Step back in time to the 1950s, an era of elegance and courtesy. Today, we explore 10 etiquette tips from this bygone era that still hold value in our modern world. From dressing for dinner to walking curbside with a lady, these practices shaped social interactions in the 50s. Let's dive into these timeless courtesies and see how they can add a touch of class to our daily lives. Tip number 10, dressing for dinner. In the 1950s, dinner was an event. Families donned their best attire, with ladies in flowing skirts and men in crisp shirts. This tradition wasn't about showing off, but about respecting the occasion and each other. While we may not need to wear our Sunday best every night, bringing a bit of formality to family dinners can create a special atmosphere and strengthen bonds. Next, writing thank you letters. Handwritten notes were an art form in the 50s, expressing genuine gratitude for gifts or hospitality. In our digital age, a thoughtful handwritten note stands out, showing the recipient they're truly appreciated. It's a small gesture that leaves a lasting impression. Being punctual was more than just a habit in the 1950s, it was a sign of respect. Arriving on time meant valuing others' time as much as your own. In our busy modern world, punctuality remains a courtesy that can smooth out the rough edges of our hectic schedules. Standing when adults enter the room was a silent show of respect in the 50s. While this might seem outdated, the essence of acknowledging others' presence and experience is timeless. It's a small act that costs nothing but can mean a lot. Offering your seat on public transport was common courtesy. This practice serves as a reminder that true etiquette is about noticing those around you and extending a helping hand. Bringing this touch of 1950s civility to our commutes can enrich our shared experiences. Saying please and thank you were essential parts of everyday conversation. These simple words can turn routine exchanges into moments of connection, adding warmth to our daily interactions. In a world driven by efficiency, a little politeness goes a long way. Holding the door open for others created brief moments of connection between strangers. This small act of consideration is a refreshing reminder of kindness in our often rushed world. It's an easy way to brighten someone's day. Avoiding public displays of makeup was the norm in the 1950s. While there's nothing wrong with openness about beauty routines today, there's a certain appeal to keeping some things private. It adds an element of mystery and turns an everyday routine into a personal ritual. Proper introductions were an important social skill, setting the right tone for conversations and showing respect. Embracing this old-world charm in our modern social circles can foster more graceful connections. Finally, walking curbside with a lady was a gesture of chivalry and care. While gender roles have evolved, the core value of looking out for others hasn't changed. It's a touch of classic elegance that shows considerate companionship never goes out of style. These 1950s traditions remind us that small gestures of courtesy can bring warmth to our daily interactions. By incorporating these timeless practices into our modern lives, we can create a more polite and considerate world, one small act at a time.